G'day guys, Ron here from Osborne Digital Marketing. Today we're going to discuss the demise of Google. Let's jump into it. As you can see, I'm on a new search engine here. It's called yep.com. Okay, so it's a search engine that's been created by Ahrefs. So Ahrefs is a search engine optimization tool, and they've decided that they want to go in the direction of creating a new search engine because they believe that content creators should be rewarded, and I strongly agree with that opinion. I don't think that a system that literally just takes all of the information that other people creates and then charges other people to get that should be rewarded. I think that this sort of system in theory would be brilliant if it works out to play. And what they're saying is that if they make $100 billion in a year, they're giving $90 billion to the creators. They're only keeping 10% of the earnings, not the profits, of the earnings. So that is very, very interesting. Very, very different to what Google's doing now, where it just takes everyone's websites and then gives everything out. I think that this could be very cool if it actually works. I think that rewarding content creators, if you pay for content, if you're spending the time to research, create a video like this, not that you should be rewarded every time, because that's not fair and that's not how the free market works. But if something does achieve a bit of success and it helps other people and it starts to get traction, you should be rewarded for that. You shouldn't be having tons of people come to your site, learn information, and Google gets the rewards from that and you achieve nothing. I think that this would be brilliant. They're also pushing privacy. So they're saying that they're not going to be tracking your information. They're not going to be tracking what you do. They're not going to be selling that information onto a third party. So if that is true, again, that's another leg up. I really think that's really, really cool. Google sells just about everything what you do, and they monitor everything what you do. So if you're on Chrome, if you're on a Chrome extension, Chrome browser, everything you do, every site you visit, everything's tracked. That I think isn't necessarily right. Whilst it does help with good results. Should privacy be there? I think it should. All right, so let's do a little bit of comparison. Let's see how let's see how Yep stacks up against Google, and if it really will be overthrowing it in a couple of years. If you actually have tried Yep, or you're going to try it out. Let me know in the comments if you actually think that this is the future, and if you'll be using Yep. And if you're going to use it because of the fact that you're going to earn some of the money and you're going to make money from website traffic compared to individuals just visiting your traffic for free. I'm interested to hear what you have to say. All right, let's look for Osborne Digital Marketing. That's obviously my business, but I want to see what they have on us. All right, very, very cool. So what I like about Yep is the fact that they display these are all other pages on my website. I like that. I think that's a cool feature. I think that's a very, very cool feature. Very cool. Obviously, what's lacking is the map pack. So my Google business profile, there's obviously no Yep business profile yet, but hopefully they do create something like that. So if we were to go into Google, have a look, we're obviously missing this information. But as you can see, it's just ads, ads, ads. I remember the good old days, and I'm sure everyone else would, when Google was just one ad or no ads, and now it's 4 ads. Eventually, I personally believe that in a couple of years' time, the first page will just be nothing but ads, and then page 2 they'll always keep the top organic results on the page 1, so everyone will stay on page 1, but it will just be like 10 ads. Osborne Digital Marketing appearing here, cool. So, but I really like that your Google business profile appears. It's very, very cool. So if we were to look at, let's say, a local business, because that's what a lot of people, if we were to look for a Miami, okay, so again, where Yep falls down is it doesn't have a local map pack. So the map pack is, I'll show you basically what I was saying before with my business. But if you look, as you can see here, this is very, very cool because you can see the business reviews. You can ascertain if they're close to you. Like, why would you want to get this plumber if you're, let's say, all the way over at Spring Garden? Why wouldn't you want to work with these guys? They're right next door. So the focus there can be a little bit different. And I think it's very, very cool that you can check review. Everyone wants to see the reviews of a business. And I like that. I think that the map pack is a really powerful feature for local. I hope that Yep get together and they strategize to make a map pack. Maybe there'll be a Yep business profiles in the future. I really hope that there is. When it comes to the pros, I really love the privacy. I really love the fact that they're stepping up there. I really love that they're actually offering to compensate content creators that make their business money. Because if they can produce great results, they make money from that. That's why Google's so powerful, because they're able to just take everyone's website that they've put work into and just display the best results. And the cons of Yep would be the fact that it doesn't have the featured snippets. So there's no real different structures there. There's no people also asked. I think that's a brilliant thing from Google. Some of those things, I believe, it's my understanding, I think that some of those things are patent protected. So it might be quite difficult for these guys to actually display that type of information. They'll have to think of some other creative way around that, which I look forward to. So that's basically my brief review of yep.com. Let me know in the comments, guys, if you guys are actually going to jump over this browser and why you're going to use it. If you've enjoyed this video, hit that like button. I enjoy reviewing new and exciting things, and I really hope these guys get off the ground because I will be using them for searches. When it comes to the local searches, I will be sticking with Google, obviously, because I just think they've got the leg up over Yep right now. Cheers for sticking around, guys. Have a great day.